Yeah, just really pleased with the guys because offensively, it was a game where we shoot 16 for 30 at the free throw line, which is obviously bad foul shooting. We turn it over a high of 16 times, which early in the season, you're seeing a lot of teams do that, but we hadn't done that yet. We've had 6 and 11, averaging 8.5, and all of a sudden we have a game where we're double what we've been averaging. And so to turn it over 16 times and shoot as poorly as we did at the free throw line, and yet beat a really good basketball team. We won the last 4-minute game, which we haven't done in the previous 3 games. We lost the last 4-minute game against Utah. Lost the last 4-minute game against LMU, even though we were able to win. And so we put a lot of emphasis on that at halftime of winning the first 4 and winning the last 4. And so we had some growth. I thought we grade kills. That's 3 stops in a row. Normally, if you get 6 of those in a game, it usually means a victory. We had 10 tonight. So we had 10 kills. We had one stretch. We had 10 straight stops, which is good. So we had a lot of good things that happened. It was great having Jalen back. And after sitting out basically a game and a half and come back and do what he did. Hard game to play for our bigs because they really have no center. So we're playing against 4 guards and a forward, and that makes it hard. So we went 4-guard lineup in the second half, and I thought handled things very well. Niz had a really good game again. I thought all of our guards were really solid, and I thought Robbie really busted his tail and did a lot of good things for us, so that was good to see.
Questions for Coach? Coach, this looked like one that maybe overall didn't have a ton of flow. I mean, either team might agree with that, but is it good you guys can respond to a game that has less flow? I mean, not everything has to be like a highlight film.
Well, yeah, you had 57 free throws. So when you have 57 free throws, the game gets stopped a lot. So, and I'm not necessarily against foul shooting because I think the free throw line is a huge piece of the game, and we should have won the free throw line at a much different rate. I think they got us by 2. They made 18, we made 16. So we get there 30 times. That's great. We fouled a little bit too much. But it was a hard matchup for some of our bigs, and I think we made some adjustments that helped them. I just thought we made some key plays, and some of those key plays were defensively. This was a very good rebounding team. We out-rebound them. They're undefeated. Their entire starting 5 is back from last year. So there's a lot of experience on this basketball team, and their next 3 games are us, Oregon, and Gonzaga. So tough stretch for them, and we knew I thought we got their best punch. And very happy our guys were able to get this win because we thought it was going to be our most difficult team that match up against to date. And I still think that. I think this was a hard team to play against.
How big of a boost did Jalen give you guys tonight?
Well, huge, 24, 9. You got to the free throw line 14 times, so you had to draw 7, 8 fouls in the game. So he did a lot of good things for us. And that's getting out of the flow in the first half because he had 2 quick fouls. So he did a great job. Chastity did a great job. Our trainer did a really good job of working with him to get him back because we weren't for sure if we'd have him before we went to the Virgin Islands. So both of those individuals did a great job of working to get him back. And as you can see, he's a pretty big key for us.
Coach, remember after the Utah game, you said, we have to get to the line more, specifically after that game. And you just mentioned Jalen and 14 attempts and all that. Are you satisfied with how tonight went in terms of the
Well, yeah, because and we haven't had Jalen. We really didn't have him for Utah, and we didn't have him for LMU. And he's without question one of our most explosive players. He can play downhill quickly, fast, explosive. He gets the line 14 times. So that's he shoots half of our free throws tonight. So having him is a big piece of us getting to the free throw line because you can say you want to get to the free throw line, but if you don't have guys that know how to draw fouls or drive the basketball, that becomes a little bit of a problem. And we've got to get into a flow where we're playing through the post a little bit more. It's where our bigs get touches on the block and have a chance to get fouled. So we don't do that quite the level we have to do yet. But I thought all in all, there were some good things.
For both of you, we'll start with you, Jalen. Just how big was it to come out and get that win today?
It was a big-time win. UTA is a good team. That's where I'm from, a couple minutes down the road. So I know a lot of those guys. I know the coaching staff, a disciplined team. They go out and they play hard. And so for us to come out here and get that win, especially at home, it's a good feeling.
It's definitely a huge win for us. Every game's a big game, so we got to go in with the right mindset. and to just play hard and play together. So every game's a big game for us.
Jalen, how would you rate the foot and how you felt tonight? Was it 100% or slightly less? How would you rate it?
It was good enough to get me through the game. You know what I mean? Just got through, got the win, got to play hard, play with my teammates, and play in Lawler for the first official time. So it was good. It was good enough.
One thing we brought up with Coach Alford was you guys got to the line quite a bit, and specifically you 14 times and all that. He really mentioned he's looking for that. Is that going to be one of your roles with the team going forward?
Yeah. We just try to stay aggressive, try to get some contact whenever we drive, try to get to the line, get easy points. That's clearly the easiest way to do it, try to get layups. So we preach that in practice. We try to get fouled a lot. So.
This question for you. It seems to me through the first 3 games, there hasn't really been a theme to me. It's been 3 different games, in my opinion. Is that something you'd agree with? You guys got the 2 wins, but the games have been kind of all over the map.
We do have our themes of each game. We try to focus on the things that we can do. Coach preaches a lot about playing together, moving the ball, making we passes, we plays, playing for your teammates. So that's been one of the biggest things he's preached throughout all these 3 games is just playing together and, like Jalen said, being aggressive and going out there and attacking the basket and trying to get to the foul line.
You guys have any first thoughts on USC? Once again, Pac-12's coming to town. Do you have any first impressions on what you've seen from USC?
Big team. They're pretty good, pretty highly ranked, but we owe the Pac-12 one for sure. We gave one up early, so.
Any more questions for the players? Thanks, guys.